today I'm gonna introduce you to another spirit that I'm working this past week with. This spirit is the last spirit ruled by Akkadian. He's the fourth and final one. His name is Ferbedmet. His original title was the Excutor. Ferbedmet is the moment that follows comprehension. He is what happens when truth is already clear. So by this, you find that he's directly after Luakish, as we established before in the past videos, and we made the case clear. You must be very clear about your vision. So he's the executioner of divine decree, the collapse of all potential into form, a sealing of all ambiguity into a single irreversible outcome. He's not necessarily wrathful or driven by hatred, but instead he is much closer to the perfection of alignment, when divine will and divine and abyssal necessity converge. There is nothing left to delay the blow. Ferbedmet is the sword that falls not because it chooses, but because there is nothing else to do. He comes only when everything else has failed, and when he has come, it's already too late. There is no plea for Ferbedmet. There is no negotiation. There's only the weight of the law already written. There is only the flash of wisdom, no longer withheld. And this is exactly what he is. He is the pure Hokmah. His Kampala, his Sephiroth attribution is Hokmah. As we said, he's the strike, he's the executioner, he's the blow, the bomb. So it is the flash of divine idea made into action before Bina, into Udula or Keset, into Gebura. No analysis, no time to think, just revelation, then destruction. He walls behind Lokish, then divine legislator, the eternal law, where Lokish speaks, Ferbedmet listens. So this connects to the idea of a clear structure. Lokish speaks this idea, that refined idea, structure this empire. And Ferbedmet listens and executes. And when Lokish falls silent, Ferbedmet moves. It is always within order. First the structure, then the collapse. First the command, and then the consequence. And above him, he has 3 stars that bear witness. The first star is Kohab, the decree fixing the heavens unmoved and cold. His second star is Zumbenel Genubi, the scale, the subtle measure where hesitation is tested and fate hangs. And his third and final star is Algol, the strike, the severed head, the judgment executed, the holy terror. These 3 stars form the triangle of Ferbedmet gate, They are not invoked lightly. They are not symbols or reflections. They are signs of closure. And in the upcoming book about Ferbedmet, there's very powerful rituals that you can utilize Ferbedmet and his stars. Ferbedmet is not an entity to petition. He's the end result. He is what the Torah looks like when it has already judged you. He is not the voice of the burning bush. He is the silence that follows the command. Then the sudden sound of the sword. He's terrifying because he's righteous. He does not hesitate because hesitation is already past. He is the one who reminds you that you already been warned, that you already been shown, and you already know. That's why you must pay. He is divine in the same way that death is divine, inevitable, absolute, and without contradiction. And just as no man can look directly to Hashem and live, no man can look directly to Ferbedmet and remain who he was. He is the death of all possibility, the death of negotiation, the moment where time gives you to decree, and if you have not aligned yourself by the time that he arrives, then you will be crushed under his execution. Do not introduce him to glorify violence. Speak his name because his presence is now necessary, because law has been mocked, because judgment has been delayed, and because of time of warning is ending. Fermented is the last thing that you see before the blow lands.